Hey y'all, how are you today? It's Smokey again. What's up, girls and guys? How are you? Today is a vlog video. It is a personal commentary video. This segment is called Girl Talk, and today we're going to talk about something that has been on my mind heavily. This personal entry was inspired by a song I heard that I will put in the more info box a link to. It's by Melanie Fiona, and the name of the song is Change the Record. And basically in the song, she's talking about how sick of certain things she is, and how, if she doesn't like the music, she's just going to change the record. And it got me thinking about the music and the melodies and the rhythms of my own life and what's been going on with me. And it made me want to have a conversation with you guys about changing the record. Are you courageous enough to live the life you really want? Are you brave enough to be like, you know what? I'm not dancing to this beat anymore. It's not what we're going to do. I'm going to change the music. I'm going to change my life. And that could be not even like necessarily something huge like what, some people have done, like, leave a partner or change careers or go back to school. That could be something as simple as choosing to treat myself better, or maybe you've decided to stop eating bad food, or maybe you've decided to not associate with certain people anymore. Whatever you have to do to be courageous and to be loving and responsible and beautiful to yourself, if it requires the change, you should never be able to say, "Oh, I can't do that." You should always be open to change. If you want something different, you're definitely going to have to do something different. There's a lot of hesitation, I think, with people to change themselves and to change their lives because of, number one, the work involved, and number two, the accountability factor. Once you start down a path and people know about it, or you tell people about it, or people notice a change, they kind of expect you to keep going. A lot of people aren't interested in being responsible for anything in this generation and in this day and age, much less themselves, much less their progress. They just want to blame it on other people. And it comes a point where you have to think, you hit your head on a wall so many times. Maybe it's not the wall. Maybe it's your head. And just like in the song, like I said, you got to listen to it. It's a great tune. Melanie Fiona is amazing. If you don't like the music, change the record, kiddo. Get out of there. Get out of the trap of going back and forth into that same rhythm, that same routine. Albert Einstein himself said it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. It's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, bitch. it ain't gonna fucking happen. And that's it. You have to be able to be adaptable in this day and age. As fast as the world moves, as fast as we're receiving information, trends, applications that we're, integrating into our lives, as fast as the world is moving, and as small as it's becoming now, you kind of have to center yourself in order to be able to survive. I just think that in this day and age, anything is possible. So why aren't you possible? Why isn't the greatest you in the world possible? Because that's all you can really be. I think that there's always at that point in time in people's life where not to get all Oprah, but they have the light bulb moment. They have the aha moment. And recently that has happened to me. So I decided, I don't like this music. So I'm changing the record. I'm not playing these games anymore. There are certain things in my life that I'm just not going to do anymore, that are negative and that are affecting how I progress and how I grow as a woman and as an artist and whatever, what have you. It's keeping me from being a good employee. It's keeping me from being a good daughter. It's keeping me from being a good friend. It's keeping me from being a good girlfriend. And I'm not playing those games anymore. You never really are sick and tired until you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And once you get to that point, the point is to keep that in mind while you move in a different direction. Live with some intent. A lot of people out here are not living intently. And when you're not on a clear, concise path, you're liable to go every which way. But the point of the matter is you have to be able to say to yourself, okay, this shit ain't working. Honey, we need to get the roadmap out and figure out what we gonna do. Because I'm not about this life. You have no room in this world of opportunity to be complacent. That's not what you're here for. You're built for better. You're built for bigger. And you should never just settle for the same thing. You should always be willing and open to change and to bring about more positive energy, more growth, more love into your life. Who would turn that down? Who doesn't want those things? Some of us are going to have to work harder for them and be more open than others. Everybody is blessed. Everyone is going to receive what is for them. But some of us have to keep our eyes peeled a little bit more than others because of the fact that we've been so oblivious or complacent or, just not paying attention. You can't continue to keep the same thing going, is all I'm saying. And that's a big theme and a big reason behind what I've started doing now. These vlogs and the blogging and the video covers and recording an actual project. I've been afraid for so long to put myself out there and to really be the artist, the person, the woman that I would like to be. And I've stayed complacent thinking about other people and focusing on other people and doing everything for everybody else but myself. And now I've decided I don't like that. I don't like that music. I'm not doing that dance anymore. It's time to get back to me. So I wanted to share something positive and loving with you. I wanted to talk to you about really being proactive about your path. No one wakes up 350 pounds. No one wakes up on welfare with 3 different babies' fathers, 20 pounds overweight, with no college degree. Nobody wakes up in a bad marriage. You walked there because you weren't living intently. You didn't follow a path that worked for you. You didn't follow the road signs. You didn't live with any sort of intent. You were just wandering where the fuck ever. And now you done looked up and found yourself lost. So what's next? Change directions. That's what you need to do. Pray about it, meditate, research, read, self-help, seek counsel, get a hobby, do something that makes you happy, passionate, change your career, end your relationship, start a relationship, whatever you have to do. If you don't like the music, Change the record, kiddo. I just wanted to go ahead and get that off my chest and just let you into a little bit of my insight of where I'm coming from as a woman in the process of changing myself and changing my life. So that's what I'm on. So definitely, Melanie Fiona, change the record. It's down in the more info box. Leave me a comment. Follow me on Twitter, Smokey Monroe here, twitter.com/Smokey Monroe. Check out the Tumblr page, smokeytalksalot.tumblr.com. And, let's have a discussion about this. What are you going to do to change your path? What are you going to do to live better? How are you going to treat yourself better? What are you going to do to change the patterns? Have a good day. I love you. Bye.